Now, this reconciliation, Ellen White really explained it quite well, but it's based on Hosea chapter 2, verse 16. And it shall be in that day, at that day, saith the Lord, that thou shalt call me Ishi, and shalt call me no more Bali. What does that mean? So, Ellen White writes, in symbolic language, Hosea set before the 10 tribes God's plan of restoring to every penitent soul who would unite with his church on earth the blessing granted Israel in the days of their loyalty to him in the promised land, referring to Israel as one to whom he longed to show mercy. The Lord declared, I will allure her and bring her into the wilderness. I will speak comfortably unto her, and I will give her vineyards of tents and the valleys of Achor, of a door of hope, and she shall sing there, and in the days of her youth, as in the days when she came out of the land of Egypt. And it shall be that day they shall say it unto and in that day saith the Lord, thou shalt call me Ishi, which is my husband, and shall no more call me Bali, which is my Lord. For I will take away the names of Balaam out of her mouth, and they shall no more be redeemed by their name. So take away the names of these false gods from the mouth of Israel. What we see in that, brothers and sisters, where he says, I will allure her into the wilderness, right? And as in the days of her youth, she will remember when she came out of Egypt. What God is saying there is, when the Israelites came out of Egypt, they realized who God was. They really had that conviction, they had that faith, they had that worship for God. But over time, they got comfortable. They got complacent. They were more worried about their traditions, their stature, their sort of pride. And that's why God says, I will allure her back into the wilderness. So bringing you back into the wilderness, back into captivity, to make you understand that without me thou can do nothing, and I'll speak to her comfortably. So as a husband approaches his wife and comforts her husband in the time of trouble, because we saw the judgment was that God will take away everything and no one will be able to deliver her from mine hand. It's the same way God is saying, I will then comfort you to remind you who is thy real husband. So as when we look at a couple, and when we look at a cheating wife in a relationship, right? When a husband, and if a husband forgives that person, right, they then try to comfort them and try to remind them why the husband still loves them and why the husband is still there with them, which is what God was trying to tell to Hosea. Go back to your adulterous wife and comfort her and love her, because God did the same with Israel, even after time after rebellion.